Hey everybody, Bobby Marr here, and welcome to my weekly chat with Siopa. And I'm here to talk about some leadership concepts and helping you seize your passion. And I'm excited to see you guys here. Today's topic is going to be about heart-based decision making. If you have any questions, you can always comment below and post below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Great to see you guys all. My name is Bobby Omar. I'm a four-time TEDx speaker, one of Inc. magazine's top 100 leadership speakers, and most recently named one of the top 7 networking gurus to follow on Twitter. And I'm here every week at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to share topics related to leadership and helping people make better decisions and learn and grow in their career or when they're seizing their passion. And when seizing your passion really means, whatever passion you're following, whether it's something in your career or whether it's something that's beyond work or something that's a personal project. This is really what this chat is all about. So I'm here all the time, and you can comment and ask questions, and I'm making myself accessible for the next 10 minutes or so to share these topics. You can also see all the content we've done every week on our YouTube channel. Check out siopa.com/stream or go to my YouTube channel. You can see it all there. And I'm from Toronto, Canada. Where are you guys all from? Let me know where you're from. Just type below again. Let me know where you're from. I'd like to hear where you're from. I'm from Toronto, home of the Raptors, home of the Blue Jays. That's a bit in Canada. Today's Happy Groundhog Day. And actually, today's also my anniversary. UK, welcome. Today's also my wife's and I's 15th wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary to us. I'm pretty excited about that. 15 years, man. It's a big deal. What's that? That's like China. Is that like China or wood or getting clocks? I don't know. I have to figure that out. Welcome, Matt. First day in Periscope. Good for you. There's some amazing stuff here. So let's get to why heart-based decision-making. First thing I want to talk about is why is it so important? I mean, the reason why heart-based decision-making is so important is because too often we play by numbers. So we use numbers to make decisions. And while numbers and data are good, often it doesn't take into account the heart aspect or the values aspect or the story or the situation. There's always people involved in our decisions, and if we just focus on numbers and not heart, then we may lose sight on things that are really, really important. I mean, for example, my kids are amazing. I love them. But I have to work hard to make money, right? Make money and build my business. Now, theoretically, the numbers suggest that I should work 60 hours a week as an entrepreneur to really hustle and make, millions of dollars for my business. But then my heart tells me I should spend more time with my kids. Now, my heart helps me find that balance so that, I work hard, mostly 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. But when the kids come home, I spend time with them. And that's where your heart-based decision-making comes into play to help you out. So that's one area where I think it can definitely help you out. Okay, so that's why heart-based decision-making is so important. Now, and again, if you like what you hear, you can share the heart, share the love, tap, double tap, triple tap. Use the fingers there. You can share us on Twitter, share us on Facebook, get people part of the conversation. Let's get more people to watch the replays and watch and share their thoughts. Number two. Second reason why heart-based decision-making is really important, it really goes down to your values. So when you make decisions based on your values, they're going to be more aligned to who you are and what you represent and what you care about, what your principles are, what you stand for, as opposed to being misaligned. When you make decisions based on numbers, or you make decisions based on pressure from other people, or you make decisions based on what other people think versus what you think and what you're really feeling, then they're probably and likely going to misalign with your values. And your values are the core of your being. They are where your beliefs and your attitudes all develop. And so they're really a fundamental part of who you are, whether it's personal or professional. So the heart-based decision-making piece is important for you have to think about your values, because that's where the best, when we say heart-based decisions, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about values. And usually we're talking about values that relate to heart. So things like love and gratitude and mindfulness and connection and being in the moment. These are things that people really, really care about. I'm sure you do too. You probably care about, do you care about heart? Do you care about people? Do you care about feeling fulfillment? If you do, then heart-based decision-making is the way to go. The third thing to talk about, look how big my fingers are. The third thing to talk about is that heart-based decision making is meant to increase your happiness. So, I mean, who doesn't want to increase their happiness, increase their joy and fulfillment in their lives? We all do. So when you make decisions that are based on your heart and based on your values, then you're going to increase fulfillment in your life. So when I decided to leave the corporate world and become an entrepreneur because my values were aligned with diversity and flexibility and autonomy and being in charge of my life and kind of that excitement of the entrepreneurial lifestyle, then my happiness increased. And what's funny that even though and the corporate job with stability and the corporate job with money, I made less money and I had less stability, but I was happier. And to me, that's far more important. You know, now I'm doing pretty well, so I'm happy with that. But at the time, I was much happier to follow a path and make a decision with my heart that affected me more greatly and also increased my happiness. The fourth thing that's important to think about heart-based decision making is that it's actually better at resolving conflict. So if you have a conflict with somebody, and whether it's a conflict with your boss or a conflict with your wife, or it's my anniversary, but hopefully no conflict with your wife, with your children, with your friends, if you focus on heart-based decision making, you will find that you will resolve conflict easier. And a perfect example of this is I've had many times in my life where someone in my life, whether it's a work colleague or friend, was really honestly just pissed off at me, very angry with me for something I did. And even though I didn't, and I was upset that they're upset because, you know what, I thought it was unfair, I thought it was uncalled for, I thought they're overreacting. But you know what? Heart-based empathy. Maybe they're upset, maybe it's hurting them in a way that I don't understand. So you know what? I just use my heart and I just let it go and I apologize. I said, you know what? I'm sorry that what I did upset you. I really care about our connection. Let's continue with this thing. And I just let it go. And when I did that and, you know, ultimately tried to be the better person, wow, huge difference in how the conflict was resolved. So you can actually find easy ways to resolve conflict just by doing that and getting out there and using heart-based decision-making in all your work. And then finally, and so that's the four. So the four things we talked about so far in terms of heart-based decision-making, why it's important in terms of your life and seizing your passion. We talked about values. We talked about increasing your happiness. We talked about resolving conflict. The last thing, the fifth thing in terms of heart-based decision-making is that it's really important for your relationship branding. So when you're branded as a heart-based leader or a heart-based decision-maker, people want to connect with you. They want to build a relationship with you. They want to be part of your tribe, your audience. And what I find that when I'm out there on Twitter or Facebook or wherever I am and I'm posting, or when I go to events and I focus on heart and I start with heart because heart is the art with which you must start and take part, people are more likely to be aligned. And so for me, that's a huge aspect of heart-based decision making. So I think for you, you have to think about leveraging heart-based decision making in all your relationships, because it's going to increase the relationship, the effectiveness. It may even lead to sales and transactions. On top of that, it'll brand you as someone that people want to be with or be part of. So I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you enjoy that. And if you like everything we talked about today on our weekly chat, again, thanks for the hearts. Love the hearts. It's always great to see the hearts. You can check out all the videos on seopa.com/stream. You can check out my YouTube channel or my website, areallen.com. You can also connect with me on social media. Use the hashtag Q4BobU. Ask me any question. Share some topic ideas for next week or future weeks, and we will get to them all. Share your comments. We'd love to hear from you guys. All right? So hope you enjoyed that. Have a fantastic Thursday, and I wish you all the best this week. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.